Hi guys, so today I wanted to do Calvin's 12-month, 1-year update. I don't want to sound cliche, but holy crap, my baby is like so grown up. He's a freaking toddler now. Like officially, he's not my baby anymore. He is a toddler. So that's kind of crazy. He turned 1 on May 27th, so I'm almost a month late on this video here. I don't even know if it's going to go up soon or when I'm going to find the time to edit it, but I'm filming today on the 21st of June, so yeah, I'm like a whole month late. He is 24 pounds, 12.8 ounces. He's almost 25 pounds. Like, that's a big old boy for a 1-year-old. That's the 91st percentile. His length, his height is 31.5 inches, which is the 95th percentile. So he's a big boy. His head is in the 50th though, at only 46 centimeters. So he's got a regular size head with a big giant body, which has been that way since he was born. We are down to 2 nursing feedings a day. He's nursing first thing in the morning and right before bed. And actually a couple weeks ago he went through this phase for about a week. It was probably 5 days or so where he didn't really want to nurse first thing in the morning. Once I got him latched on, he would nurse like usual, but just trying to get him interested and wanting to nurse was kind of an ordeal for those few days. So I was like worried. I didn't want to have to give up another feeding. Like I was like, I'm not ready for this, Calvin. I don't want him to like totally wean himself right now. I really like nursing and I'm not ready for us to completely cut off our relationship. So for him to be acting strange about nursing for a few days there, I was like totally worried about it. But he's been totally fine since. It was just a weird little phase he was going through, I guess. He definitely loves his nighttime feeding though. He's always all about that one. He has gone down to 1 nap a day, and that was just kind of something my mom and my mother-in-law watch him during the week, and that was something that my mom kind of suggested. She thought that the way he was behaving, he would be better off if he just took 1 nap. And he's been doing pretty well with that. Some days he does take a little short nap first thing in the morning, but then takes his longer nap in the afternoon. Most days his nap starts around 11 and it's about 2.5 hours or so. So it is kind of funky that it's at 11 because I have to like feed him a snack before his nap and then naps, and then I actually feed him his lunch like later than I would normally eat lunch. We wake up pretty early. My husband usually gets him up around 5, I usually get him up around 6, and he goes to bed around 7 or 7:30. So our schedule isn't probably exactly how most people's schedule is because me and my husband go to work so early in the morning, and so he's up earlier in order to be ready with us in the morning to go to grandma's. For a few weeks before his first birthday, I did have him drinking cow's milk at the grandma's. He was still nursing in the morning and evening with me, but instead of continuing to pump breast milk at work, I was just like totally done with it the last couple weeks. It was a couple weeks early, the way my like freezer supply and like me wanting to pump like worked out. So for a couple weeks there, he was drinking whole cow's milk at the grandma's for that like 1 bottle or cup a day with them. And I did kind of feel bad about that, but I was also like, I'm not gonna buy formula just for a couple of weeks. Like, is it really gonna make that big of a difference? He's still drinking breast milk with me in the morning and in the evening, so I'm not gonna like buy formula just for that lunchtime feeding, you know? So he has been drinking cow's milk for a little while now. I actually, at his pediatrician's appointment, she said that he was cool to drink skim or 2% or whatever kind of milk that we're drinking at home. So he's drinking skim with me. I didn't know that. I thought that it was like a whole milk thing for the next couple years, but apparently he can drink whatever he wants according to the pediatrician. Not whatever he wants. They don't recommend like juice and stuff like that, of course. He does have some juice. Don't tell the doctor, but sometimes he does have a little bit of like half juice, half water, like at the grandma's or whatever. Here he is now. He's trying to mess with the tripod, and I don't want him to knock over the fancy camera. You sit with me? You want to sit with me, Cal? You're gonna get stuck in this little hole right here. We also had to take away his amber teething necklace because he finally realized that he had it on. And he would like tug at it and pull at it and just mess with it all the time. And so I thought, let's just get rid of that before it becomes an issue and he breaks it or he hurts himself or whatever. We have also had our first real haircut in the 11 to 12 month little period. I've actually cut his hair 3 times now officially. The first time I cut it was with my fingers, just in a pair of scissors. And the next 2 times were with clippers. And it's already grown back really long. I like it long on top, but it's shorter on the side. You can see it's already getting pretty long on top. I kind of want to be able to like brush it to one side, but he's not totally cool with having styled hair, so I don't know if it's really an attainable goal right now. Other than that, we're still cloth diapering. He does wear disposables sometimes, like right now he's in a disposable because he just came from grandma's. He wears disposables at the grandma's. But we are thinking in the next, you okay? We are thinking in the next few weeks to start sending him in cloth so that at least the grandmas have the opportunity to change that one cloth diaper and like see it and like get familiar with the diapering system that we use, just that one first thing in the morning. And then eventually we're going to try working into all cloth at the grandma's if the grandmas are cool with that. So we're just gonna kind of see how that goes. And I do want to kind of talk about that and document that when we do get into that. And I know I've been talking about it for a couple months now, but when Calvin was little, I bought him a bunch of disposable diapers. Anytime there was like a deal or something, I bought a bunch of disposable diapers. So we're still trying to get through those disposables at the grandma's before we start using cloth all the time at home and the grandma's. He's walking around like crazy. He's been walking around since like 10.5 months is kind of when he started. I feel like it was 10.5 months. He started walking and he walks like crazy now. I mean, he's almost at the running stage. He will like walk backwards and turn around, and I mean, he's just super awesome at walking. The doctor was actually really impressed with how good he was doing at walking. He says a few words. He says kitty. He said get it the other day. He says get all the time. I don't know exactly what it means, but he like says get. Like one grandma thinks he's saying giddy up because he has a little pony horsey over at her house, but I think he is like referring to things, like he'll say get and point at things like he wants it. So I don't know exactly what that means. He says dad, of course. He doesn't really say mom. He said banana the other day, so he's got a little, you know, a little like sample of words that he uses. But I can definitely tell that he's like really thinking about like learning new things and like saying new words. Are you stuck between the coffee table and the couch? You can just tell, like the other day he says get all the time, and then I said get it and he said get it. So it was like really cool to see that he was like totally putting that together. And when he said banana, he did the same thing too, because I was talking about the banana that he was eating, and he was like na 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 na, and then he actually said banana. It was like pretty cool. So that's like the most exciting thing right now is like language and figuring out what he's trying to say and stuff. And it is kind of crazy because like you can totally tell that he knows a lot more than you kind of think that he knows. Like you can talk to him and like even if he knows that no means don't touch that, he's still gonna do it anyway just because that's like what he wants to do. But you can tell when he understands you, you know? Even though he's gonna do the opposite, he still gets what you're saying. He's been sleeping really well. He's always been a good sleeper since like around like 6 months or so. He's been a pretty good sleeper. For a couple weeks back there, he was kind of getting up in the middle of the night for what felt like no reason. He hasn't gotten any new teeth in a while, and I felt like maybe he was getting his molars or something, and that's why he was kind of sleeping strange, but they still haven't popped up yet, so I don't know if that was it or if it was just a weird thing. That's definitely one thing. It's just like, you think he's a good sleeper and he's sleeping really good and he's being a good baby for a few weeks, and then all of a sudden he's like up at 2 o'clock in the morning for 3 nights in a row. Why? He loves to be outside, of course. I think all little children are like that. We've tried to make it a point to get to the park more and like play outside and intentionally trying to spend time outside. I mean, it is hot. I live in the St. Louis area and it is hot in the summertime. So it can sometimes be kind of hard to get Calvin and me and Justin outside. And our yard doesn't have any shade trees or anything, so it can be hot, but we do try to spend some more time outside. Like the past week or so, I've been really trying to get us outside more. I don't know, I've just kind of like wanted to spend more time out there. I don't know what it's been. It's just kind of, I've been like inspired to like go outside more often. Get? He's wearing 18-month clothes now. He does fit into a lot of 24-month, not necessarily pants, but shirts. He'll wear 24-month. Sometimes they do kind of look like dresses on him. They're like so long, but 18-month definitely. I mean, I told you guys his stats at the beginning. He's a big boy. For his birthday, people were asking what to get him, and I was definitely like 18-month or 24-month. Don't get that baby any 12-month stuff. He's not gonna wear it very long at all. His birthday party was fun. I didn't vlog it because I'm a loser. I did vlog his birthday weekend. His party was the weekend after that. I vlogged the birthday weekend because we went down to my grandpa's, his great-grandpa's for the weekend, and that was fun. So if you want to see that vlog, I'll leave a link down below. I didn't actually record his party, which I kind of wish that I would have. I always do that kind of stuff. I wish that I recorded our wedding, and I wish that, you know, this, that, and the other, and I always forget to do it. But if you want to see that video from his birthday, his actual birthday, you can see it down below. He had a cake with green icing for his birthday party, and he definitely pooed green for a couple days after that. Anyway, I think that's about it. I will leave you guys with that. If you want to see any particular videos, anything that you like are really interested in, just leave me any comments or questions or whatever down below. I will always get back to you guys. I hope you enjoyed. Give the video a thumbs up if you did like it, and I'll talk to you next time.